Before starting these new lessons, I'd like to introduce our learning community to you. All members can access to enjoying art workshops and collections of lessons. Paint With Me members can download the full-size reference photos for a better learning experience. VIP members can join the private Facebook group to actively share discussions of our learning and experiences with like-minded artists. Gold members can receive advice directly from me and receive video critiques and suggestions of your work. Please check below for the link to join us. We're waiting for you to become part of our Enjoying Art learning community. For this painting of the colorful autumn leaf, I'm going to use pushing the dark color into the wet paint to create the illusion of the veins. We're going to do the drawing. I'm going to use this pencil to draw the shape. This paper is similar size as my watercolor paper. So I'm going to see where I'm going to put the main part of the leaves. And the stem would coming over here. You can make the stem a little bit longer, a little bit shorter if you like. Right? So you can see that this would be the leaf. You can make the leaf smaller or bigger. It's totally up to you. So this is the size. It's the location. Now I'm going to first draw the big part of the leaf and coming down over here, a little curve. Okay, a little curve over here. Now add one more part on the top. Looks like a triangle. Here you go. So this is my rough shape of the leaf. And then after that, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to create a mask for my last step of the process. It's good. So I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. I'm going to cut this. Like that. What about the stem? We don't need to. Now what I need to do, just now put it on my watercolor paper. And then now you have a chance of how I'm going to move the angle. It may be look a little bit boring. So you maybe move it a little bit. Okay. I'm going to move it a little bit slightly in this angle and have the stem coming over here. That might be look a little bit more interesting, right? So okay. If you decide on that, yeah, you can just quickly mark the location. If I draw around this outside edge. Now it's done. Now I'm going to take this, put it on the side. I'm going to lightly mark the location for the stem. Maybe move it a little bit on this side like this. And that's good. Now, the first step for the watercolor painting, and I would first apply to the wet color. And when I apply the wet color, I make sure I actually have the wet color blend in, because there's change of colors, darker brown color on the outside, a little bit lighter brown in the middle, and come over here, I have a little bit orange color and green color, right? So I'm going to do that really quicker. And also make sure it's going to be remained wet enough. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to get the yellow color. I already have enough color here probably, but I'm going to add a little bit more color in here. Get a little bit more red color. And that's good. Let's start more water. Add a little bit more water. I'm going to start from this corner. Okay. And you can have the edge a little bit, make it a little bit like a tippy, a little bit rough, if you like. Do that. A little bit quicker. Okay. keep a little rough. Okay, keep going. And the color may not dark enough, so I'm gonna add other color into it. Okay, and here it has a little sharper corner. Okay. Keep looking at your reference, even though you are not doing exactly what the reference look like sometimes, but the reference is an inspiration. So looking at it, and you decide what you're going to keep, what you're going to take, what you're going to let go. But if you're without your reference, you may not have enough information to change from. Just keep looking at it. This could be the first color, so I'm going to get the color in here first. I'm going to keep going with this. And then I'm going to put the other color on the top. Okay. Make sure it's a little bit wet enough. I'm going to make the color a little bit more wet by adding. Okay, now I'm going to decide to make the color even a little bit darker. So I'm going to get a little bit blue colors and the red colors and a little bit more red colors. Now here's go. I'm going to tap a little bit color over here, a little color over here, a little color over there, and make the tip a little bit sharper. And a little bit color over here, make the tip maybe a little bit over here. And let's see. Keep going. If the color on the paper is not wet enough, you can, before it become dry, you should just add a little bit more water to it, right? Now, I'm going to get a little bit more yellow and red and make some orange colors. And now I'm going to put a little orange in the middle over here. And you can change the color as you go. You can put a little yellow color over here, a little yellow color over here. Okay, and have fun. And put a little bit yellow color, maybe a little bit more red over here. Now come in here, a little bit more red. And now on the edge over here, I'm going to remain a little bit more yellow. Maybe a little bit yellow, and add a little bit blue, and maybe make it even a little bit green. That's why it's so important that you know how to quickly mix any color from the simple palette. It's very important skill that we know how to see the color, determine the color really quickly. Okay. Now the color looks pretty good now. Now maybe take this a little time and adjust the edge. Right, that's good. The next thing I'm going to do the stamp. I'm going to take this dark brown colors. I'm going to start over here. Like that. Maybe not dark enough, so I'm going to let go some of the wet in my brush and just get the color. Make less water saturation and just this color, so make it even darker, right? There you go. Draw that line one more time. At the end, It's interesting. It has a little green colors. I like that. This is what I mean, getting the inspiration that you want to keep. And I'm gonna take this, the color's not dark enough, get a little bit more blue, and get a little bit yellow. Here you go. I'm gonna add this at the end over here. Like that. It's kind of interesting. Now what I'm gonna do is getting dry now. It's not dry enough to push the color, but I can try to use the skewer stick a little bit, and for the small vein over here, I can start over here, and don't draw it really quick because it actually, the line is not that smooth. And draw a little bit over here, not that smooth. Draw a little slower. Okay. Okay, now from this tip and slowly coming through. Now I have the line really thin. Now I coming from this corner, prevent it from having too smooth. Okay, a little curving. Okay, add a few more lines. Now we're going to use the dark brown color. We're going to push some color around when it's still wet. It's getting drier and drier. Before we're going forward to that, I'm going to add a little bit darker green color. I'm going to have it shape a little bit at the bottom. Like that. And maybe over here I can have a little bit more red. I can change that, use this number 12 round brush. Actually I can lift up the color. Lift up the color. And now I can squeeze a little bit red color in here. Okay, look. That. Nice. Now we're ready to come back over here. It's like 80% dry already. Now here we go. Now I'm going to get this color, this dark brown colors, and this color, the water saturation in this color would be more than the water saturations on the paper. That's the point. So the water, the paint is going to start pushing into the other less water area. Okay, let's going to try it to do it on this line. And just laid it in this space. Okay, we'll do a little bit quicker. That's getting drier now. And the color looks a little bit more fuzzy as you put the color in that. The timing is very important. Okay. And the middle over here is going to have a little bit lighter colors. So I'm going to use this orange color, but add a little bit more wet. So I'm going to just extend, continue from this vein. that's good. I have to do it quick and as the color getting dry. Now it's almost there. It's good. And I have a little bit green color. Actually seeing a little bit green color, a little bit clean green color. So I'm going to mix the blue color with the yellow color. And I have this little green colors right here. That's what I mean. Getting some inspiration and use it to make the painting interesting. Okay, that's good. The next step is going to apply some noises, masking the outside area. Let's mix some enough color and get the red color here and get a little blue color, present blue, and a little bit more red, and have a little yellow color. Now getting these brown colors, maybe a little warmer, so get a little bit more red into here. That's pretty easy. Now here we go. Those dots. Okay, and we're gonna let it dry. Now the painting is dried, let's making the catch the shadow, make it even more realistic. And we're gonna have the little blue color in the gray color. That's actually pretty good. So what I like to do over here on the edge, and look closely to your reference image. And that's enough suggestion over here. Have a little bit next to the stem and then fade away like that. Now we're gonna make it a little softer. And over here too, just the water, and soft it. Whatever thing you do, you connect it people's imagination. And then this painting is done.